Ah, Dolores. Hello, hello.
Walter,
I'm so glad you agreed to join me, even if only virtually.
you said it was urgent.
Yes, quite. I did. How are you this fine day?
Fine. What is it you want?
Oh, my desires can wait. First, I would like to know how you...
Walter, if this is not urgent, I have other matters I need to tend to.
Yes, I understand. We must get very right to the point. You are a very busy woman.
And why Zoom? Why not like a phone call, a text, an email?
Well, I wished for what I must say to be personal, more intimate, you might say. And since the world is mad with COVID, I felt Zoom would be the next best thing. After all, you use Zoom for your work, so I felt this would be next to normal for you.
What is it that's so urgent?
On point. You are always on point. I think it's one of your most intriguing aspects of your character.
An ability you do not seem to possess.
Quite. Maybe it's a myth that opposites attract. Which brings me to my point.
You do have one?
Of course I do. You see, Dolores, I want you to know how much affection I have for you and how important you are to me. But I am afraid I do not see a future in us as we. And I am saddened to make this decision, but I feel we must end our relationship.
You what?
I knew it would come as a shock, but I do not feel it is working out.
You don't feel what's working out?
Our relationship. Surely you must be aware that...
What relationship?
Why, the relationship of you and I.
Walter, there is no you and I.
I have begun to feel that way myself. Isn't it unfortunate?
There's never been a you and I. There's never even been an I and you. We've never been in a relationship.
I suppose that is one way to look at it.
It's the only way to look at it.
I'm grateful you are making this easier than I thought it would be. I admire your stiff upper lip, even if it is only a facade.
No facade here.
I must say your reaction to such devastating news is admirable, just admirable.
Ending an imaginary relationship is not as devastating as one would suppose, I suppose.
And to think it all comes down to only one thing that I just could not bear any longer.
If you only had your full wits about you, you would... Wait, what one thing?
Oh, there is no need to go into that. Not now. Just spilt milk, over the bridge, all that.
Well, what one thing could there possibly be that would deter us from having a relationship?
It is not pertinent. Not now. No reason to quarrel over such things.
Not quarreling. I believe I deserve to know. I mean, after all, you are breaking up. I mean, well, I want to know.
Well, if you insist. I feel you are a rather cold person.
What?
You have always been very aloof, and I have never felt any genuine affection from you.
Affection? I assure you, I am not cold or aloof. Ask any of my friends. They will all tell you how endearing I am. Cold? I am the opposite of cold. I am a tropical paradise.
It almost felt like a wind off the Arctic for me.
I cannot believe you just said that to me. Haven't I always greeted you with a smile?
Yes, on several occasions you have, but there always seemed to be an underlying strain, clenching at your jawline.
Well, that's because I'm under a lot of pressure at all these social events. It may not look like it, but it is hard maintaining this endearing persona while listening to the droning conversations of these potential donors.
So perhaps it has been the circumstances. Perhaps under different
mean, we've only met in social events and business luncheons.
Yes, you may be right. Except
Except what?
there was that wedding of Pamela and David.
What about it?
You hardly spoke to me and you left abruptly.
Well, you were at the wrong table.
I did not know they were assigned.
It was a wedding. They are always assigned.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm an event planner. I help with Pamela's wedding. You were at the wrong table.
I thought there was a mix-up. When I saw you across the room, I did not understand why you were not at our table. And then I thought, maybe it was not our table. And then when I took my place to be with you, you hardly ever looked at me, and then suddenly you were gone.
Well, there was no our table because there was no you and I.
Yes. That is when the relationship began to fall apart for me also. But still, you did not have to leave so abruptly.
It was the bouquet toss. I didn't want to miss the toss.
Oh, did you catch it?
No, I was outflanked by that squawky adolescent who has no chance in hell of improving her prospects with a bouquet of used roses.
Pity. But you never returned to our table, and I never saw you after that.
I was working. As part of the planning, I needed to make sure that everything was running smoothly.
I see. I understand now. Perhaps I have been too hasty in my evaluation of our relationship.
I think so.
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps it has been the circumstances. And if we were to meet in more pleasant surroundings, you would be more relaxed.
I'm sure of it.
Okay, let's give this another shot. Let's do lunch tomorrow afternoon.
I'm sure that would be pleasant.
I'll pick you up tomorrow at noon and whisk you away to my favorite outside social distancing restaurant.
And I will bring my most endearing, affectionate, generous self so that you can see me as I truly am.
Looking forward to it, and many more.
Me too. And wait, what happened?
Why? Nothing has happened. Not until tomorrow. See you soon.
Wait. Are we going on a date?
Or call it what you like. It's going to be marvelous. I feel it.
Yes, but...
Do not worry. I will cover it. You can relax and enjoy being us.
Us?
Yes. It is glorious that I have agreed to give it another chance. Thank you for talking me into it.
I talked you into it?
And I was ready to give up on us. I was such an idiot. Now I know how you really feel about us. And you want it as much as I do.
I do?
Oh, save that for the preacher. Until tomorrow. Toodaloo, lovey.
Toodaloo.